very good afternoon to all of you and a warm welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. My dear friends, I am Gourav Gupta and today I welcome all of you to this session where we are going to discuss the logical and analytical reasoning section that will come in the examination of SET General BBA examination. All right, so this will be our agenda for this examination. Now, before I actually give you some tips and tricks and techniques to handle these type of questions that will come in front of you in analytical and logical reasoning section, let us quickly first of all have a look at the pattern of this examination. All right, so the agenda of this session will be briefly looking at the pattern of this examination. I'll be spending hardly 1 or 2 minutes on that, and then we'll be moving on to the questions that have appeared in the previous year papers of SET General in this section of analytical and logical reasoning. Now, before I'll start this session, can you all please quickly confirm if I am audible? So, Mosam, yes, we will be looking at questions definitely. So I'll be spending 1 or 2 minutes looking at the pattern of this examination. We'll see the number of questions. That's it. And then the main agenda of this session will be discussion of the questions that have appeared in SET General Analytical and Logical Reasoning section. All right. I hope you have understood the entire agenda. The other students who are also there in this session, a very good afternoon to all of you. Okay, so friends, let's move on to the agenda for the day. So the first thing is talking about the pattern. Now, as we all know, SET General Examination is going to happen on 3rd of July 2022. So we have more than a month to prepare for this examination. I hope all of you must be preparing for this examination at a full throttle. Yes. So the duration of this examination will be 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. And in these 60 minutes, you will have to handle 60 questions. Okay, so this is number of questions and this is marks allotted to the entire section. So I can say that like looking at this pattern, there will be 16 questions on general English, 16 questions of quantitative ability, 16 on general awareness, and only 12 questions on analytical and logical reasoning. Okay, now we have a total of 60 minutes for this examination, and definitely there is no sectional time limit. So कोई sectional time limit नहीं है इस paper में. So that means you can customize the amount of time, the number of minutes that you'll be spending on each and every section. You can like after you are finished, after you are done with any section, you can again come back to that particular section if you have some unattempted question lying in that section. Okay. Now, I can say that out of these 16 questions on general awareness, like these 16 questions can be attempted in a matter of 5 minutes. So you will have 55 minutes left for you to handle the remaining 3 sections. That means remaining 44 questions. Okay. So if you will decide to spend around 15 minutes in analytical reasoning section, then out of these 12 questions, you will be easily able to handle minimum 10 questions correctly. Okay. So our target should be obviously 12 questions, but the benchmark, the minimum number of questions that you must attempt correctly, this is the target that I'm setting for all of you, should be 10. Okay, so if you are lying in the range of 10, 11 or 12, it is wonderful for all of you. Okay, now one important thing is there is no negative marking in this section, so that means you will be attempting each and every question that will come in front of you. So you should not be leaving any question unattempted at the end of the paper. Okay, so this is a small strategy using which you must be going ahead. You can attempt all the mock papers, devise a proper strategy for yourself, and then attempt the next mock using the same strategy. If the strategy is working for you, then you can replicate the same strategy in the actual examination. Now, definitely we'll be conducting some more sessions in which we'll be telling you, we'll be advising you what strategy to be used in this examination. But today we'll be talking about only analytical and logical reasoning section. There are 12 questions, and the topics that that will be covered in these 12 questions will be normal topics that you will see in the reasoning section. So ranging from number and letter series, coding and decoding, blood relations, direction senses, sitting arrangements, circular and linear arrangements, groupings and puzzles. So these are all the things that will be asked in this examination. All right. Okay. Now let's come to the main agenda of this session. Let's start solving some questions. So these questions will replicate the level of difficulty that you will see actually in the section of analytical and logical reasoning in SET general examination. Okay, so let's start this session. So the first question on your screen now, this is based on blood relations. So a very easy, a very straightforward question. I am looking for an answer from each and every one of you in less than 1 minute. Now, all the students who are right now present in this session, I'll advise all of you to solve every question of this session in the live format. Okay, so if you are just sitting in front of your screen and attending this session like watching a news, so it will not benefit you. So if you want to benefit, to get benefited from this session, then it is necessary for every one of you to solve all the questions in the live format. All right, Mosam has given one answer. Okay, what about other students who are there in this session? Come on, give me a response, give me an answer. Okay, so more than a minute. That's it. So let's start solving this question. How do we solve these questions? The questions is very straightforward. So pointing to a man, Goyal said. So Goyal is pointing towards a man. So let's say Goyal is pointing towards this man, and Goyal is saying something that this man is married to. So this man is married to someone. Now, who is this someone? Married to my elder brother's, so Goyal's elder brother's father's daughter. Okay, so Goyal's elder brother's father's daughter. All right, so Goyal is saying that this man is married to this lady. All right, this man is married to this lady. All right. Now, how Goyal is related to that man? How is Goyal related to this man? Now, one very important factor that you must consider while solving the questions of blood relations is you should not be assuming the gender of the person with a name or with a surname or whatever is given about that person. You cannot be assuming the gender of that person until and unless some concrete information is given about the gender of that person, like the keywords he or she. If they are not given, then you cannot assume the gender of that person. So some of you might assume the gender of Goyal. Now Goyal can be male, Goyal can be female. Okay, so now let's do this. So this man is married to Goyal's elder brother's father's daughter. That means this man is married to Goyal's sister. Fine. So this lady will be the sister of Goyal. This lady will be the sister of Goyal. All right. So how Goyal is related to this lady? So how Goyal is related to this lady? Yes, anyone? So Goyal is related to this lady as the sister, so or brother. So is lady ka Goyal will can be sister or brother. Now the question is how Goyal is related to this man. So this man's wife's either brother or sister is Goyal. Okay, so there can be two possibilities here. Goyal can be either brother-in-law or the sister-in-law of this man. All right. So Krishna, have you understood? So I think Krishna, you have assumed the gender of Goyal as male. That is why you are getting the answer as brother-in-law, but Goyal can be female as well. Okay. So according to the options which are given, the most appropriate answer is option B. that is either brother-in-law or sister-in-law. I hope I am very much clear to all of you. Okay, now let's move on to question number two, all of us. Now, question number two again is the question on blood relations. Now, this time be a little more careful, though this one is an easier question as related to the previous one. You just need to draw the family tree and you will be able to find an answer for this question. I'll give you another few seconds before I'll start solving this one. Okay, Mosam has given an answer. Krishna has also given another answer. So another 10 seconds and I'll start with the solution. I want other students as well who are already there in this session. Friends, you are attending this session, that means you are investing your time. Okay, but if you're not solving, this time is getting wasted. So I'll advise you to actively participate, solve all the questions and give me an answer. All right, let's do this. Now, one more thing that I always use in questions like this, as you have seen in the previous case, I was using two types of symbols like a square and a circle. So I'll put a person who is male in a box and female in a circle. Okay, so these are some keywords, these are some symbols that I normally use in such questions. Okay, now question says that A is brother, A is D's brother. So A is D's brother. That means they have given the gender of A. Okay, A is the brother of D. So till now in this statement, we don't know the gender of D. Okay. Next statement, D is son. D is son. So that means D will be the male. D is son of Mrs. C. So that means C is female. C is the mother of A and D. Now B is Mrs. C's father. So B is the father here of C. Now how is this person related to this person? Now Mosam, please check your answer. How is A related to D? They are not asking, sorry, how is A related to B? They are not asking how is B related to A. Okay, so the question is other way around. So please check your answer and please interpret the last statement carefully. So how is A related to B? Now B's daughter's son, B's daughter's son is A. So I can say that A will be the grandson of B. A is grandson of B. All right. Now, if I would have asked how is B related to A, so I can say that B is maternal grandfather of A. B is maternal grandfather of A. Maternal grandfather means mother's father. Okay, so maternal relations are all relations that comes to us from our mother's side. So the correct answer for this question is how is A related to B? A is the grandson of B. All right. So this was the answer for question number two. Let's move on to question number three. Now, question number three is the question based on coding decoding. Not a very difficult one, a straightforward question. Should be giving an answer in less than 30 seconds. Come on. All right, awesome. One answer. Yes, Krishna, any answer from your side? Now, this is a very straightforward example of coding. Now, every alphabet is coded with a number, and that number is also written at its respective position. Okay, so you can say that the code for G will be 5, I will be 1, V is 3, and E is 7, respectively. Okay, so we need to find the code for gate. So G is 5. I can pick A from here, from back. So A will be 2. T again from here, that is 4. And E from here, which is 7. So 5, 2, 4, 7. That is option D is the correct answer. Okay, straightforward. Yes. So both of you are absolutely correct. Let's move on to next question, question number 4. Slightly difficult, a little challenging question. If sequence is coded as whatever is given HVJFVMXV, then how will children be coded in the same coding language? Hello Priyanshu, I think you have just joined in. So you can start from question number 4 and later on look at the recording of this session to look at the initial part of the session where we discussed about the pattern and like what small strategy that we can start with right now. Okay, so right now you can continue and give me an answer for this one, Priyanshu. Okay, so Krishna has given an answer. Good, very good. Okay, now in this question, as you can see with the example that is given, sequence is coded as this. Now, the alphabets that are used in the word sequence, these are not the same alphabets which are used in its code. So, we can say that in this type of coding, it is associated with the number equivalents of these alphabets. Okay, so let's write it S, E, Q, U, ENCE. This is coded as HVJFVMXV. Now what I'll do first of all is I'll start by writing the number equivalents of these alphabets. Number equivalents means if I'll say that A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 and so on, I'll attach every alphabet with its number equivalent up till Z, which will become 26. All right. Now S is 19, then 5. Okay. So 19, 5, 17, 21, 5, 13, 3, and 5. So this is for sequence. Let's look at its code. H. So 8, 22, 10, 6, 22, 13, 24, and 22. All right, I've written that. Priyanshu, you are asking, sir, can I purchase crash course for BCom CUET? Yes, Priyanshu, we have some batches running. Okay, so in the description, you will find some of the links, visiting which you can get the phone number, and using these phone numbers you can call at the numbers and talk to our counselors and they will help you regarding that. Okay, so Priyanshu, you can just see the numbers of the counselors which are mentioned in the chat immediately after your question. So you can call at any of these numbers, talk to the counselor and join the program. Okay, now let's come back to this question. Now this question is, let's have a look at it. So 19 plus 8, the sum of these two is 27. Again, the sum here is 27. Or you can say that if S is the 19th alphabet from the beginning, then H is the 19th alphabet from the end. Similarly, if E is the 5th alphabet from the beginning, then V is the 5th alphabet from the end. If this thing happens, then the sum of their positions will always be 27. So you can check in every case, the sum here 17 plus 10 is 27, 21 plus 6 is 27. So in every case, the sum is 27. All right. Now let's do the same thing with children. So CHILDREN. Now the number for C is 3. The number for C is 3. So this is the third alphabet. Now to get the number for the last for the alphabet which is third from the end, I can subtract 3 from 27. So 27 minus 3 is 24. Corresponding to 24, we have x. So our answer should start with x. So I can eliminate these two options. Okay. Then just don't check the common part, check the uncommon part among option B and C. So that means I'll check the fourth alphabet. So L, I'll start from L. L is 12. So L is at the 12th position starting from the beginning. So if I want to find out the 12th alphabet starting from the end, then 27 minus 12 is 15 and the equivalent for 15 is O. So here at this place, O will come and M will not be the answer. So yes, the correct answer will be option C, correctly given by both of you, Krishna and Mosam. Nice. Now with this, let's move on to our next question. So before we move on to the next question, the students who are present in this session, if you're liking this session, please do hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe our channel. And once you are the subscriber for our channel, then please do press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the notifications of all the upcoming sessions that we are going to plan for all of you in the near future. Okay. All right, चलिए next question पे चलते हैं. Now next question is a set of 3 questions for which the common set of information is mentioned on the screen. I'll give you 2 minutes to spend on decoding this information. Draw a proper diagram. Draw the relative positions of these points with respect to each other, and then I'll take you to the questions. Okay. So all the students who are there, decode this. Once you have drawn, once you are done with the diagram, please post done in the chat. All the students who are solving, especially Krishna and Mosam, both of you. So once you are done with making the diagram, post done in the chat box. I'll take you to the questions which are attached to this common set of information. Yes, once you are done, please post done in the chat box. Now there will be 3 questions which will be based on this information. So it is good to spend time, 2 minutes, 1.5 to 2 minutes in drawing the diagram, and the questions can be handled very easily after that. Okay, Krishna, you are done. Mosam, what about you? Other students, yes, are you drawing this diagram? Are you solving this question? So I'll wait for another few seconds and then I'll take you to the questions. You can answer those questions, and after which I'll come back to the diagram. Okay. All right. So Krishna, if you're done, I'm now taking you to the questions. There are 3 questions displayed together, question number 5, 6, and 7. Find the answer for all 3 questions. Post all the 3 answers in the same chat, in the same message. Come on. Yes, Mosam, you as well. So both of you. So solve all 3 of them and post the answers together. All right, Mosam. Mosam, what about question number 5 and 6? Krishna, where are your answers? Okay, great. All right, so I am going back to the directions and let us draw the diagram, and both of you can confirm if you have drawn the same diagram or not. Okay. First of all, the first statement, point C is 16 meters south of D. Now, conventionally, I'll be taking these directions north, south, west, and east. Okay, so north upwards, then south, west, and east. I'll be taking directions like this. Okay, so first thing is point C is 16 meters south of D. So if D is this point, then point C will be 16 meters south of D, 16 meters below D. Done? This is this point. Now I'll check for these statements which will now have either C or D. Okay, अब C और D मैंने बना दिया है. So I'll look for those information in which either D or C is mentioned. So I'll leave this statement G and H. I'll leave this statement G and F and E. I'll leave this statement. Now I'll go for this statement. Point E is 40 meters east of D. So 40 meters east of D. So this is 40 meters. Point E. So point E is on the right hand side of D at a distance of 40 meters. Okay. So this is point E, right? So this statement is over. Now I'll check for information which will have either C, D or E. So whatever I have already drawn, whatever points I have already marked, I'll be looking for information with respect to those points. Okay. So let's look at this statement. Point G is 20 meter west of F. F, which is 24 meter north of E. So F is 24 meters north of E. So 24 meters, let's draw this. 24 meters, and this will be point F. All right. Now F is 24 meters north of E. This is done. And then the first part of the same statement, point G is 20 meters west of F. So 20 meters west of F, this is 20 meters, and this is point G. Now, one very important thing that you all must be taking care of is the scaling part. As you would have seen that, मैंने क्या किया है? 20. I have drawn this line of length 20, which is in the length approximately half of this length of 40 meters. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken care of scaling approximately. Okay, obviously I cannot draw the exact lengths, so I have taken care of scaling. Okay, so Mosam, Harsh, Krishna, I hope all of you are able to understand what actually am I doing. Okay, now I have G, I can go for H. So look at this statement. Point G is 10 meters north of H. So G is 10 meters north of H. So H के north में G है. So H should be below. So here, so this is point H at a distance of 10 meters. So G is 10 meters north of H. H point is already done. Now, next statement is this one, the last statement. Point I is 48 west of H. West is on the left hand side. So 48. So 20 was already there out of 40. So 48 चाहिए तो थोड़ा सा extend करना पड़ेगा like this. Okay, I'll draw this once again. Wait. Okay. So this line will go like this, west, and this distance is 48 meters, and this point will be I. So I is 48 west of H. Done. Now one more statement which is left. Point I is 28 south of J. So I is south of J. So J will be upwards. Okay. So J and south of J will be I. So 28, so it will go up there, and this distance will be 28 and the point will be J. All right. So I hope all of you have understood how have I drawn this diagram. Okay. So no confusion. It should be a clarity in your mind that which point I'm going to take next. Okay. Simple as that. Now let's move on to the questions. So question number 1. Point E is in which direction of point I? So with respect to I have to find the position of point E. दोबारा से देखते हैं. Point E is in which direction of point I? Okay. So with respect to point I find out करना है. So what I always do is I'll draw a plus sign here. North, south, west, east. Okay. And point E is here. So point E is here. So that is in southeast direction. So southeast direction, that means the correct answer will be option D. Okay. All right. Now let's erase whatever I have changed here for the next question. Done. So answer for first question is southeast. Let's look at the next question. What is the shortest distance between D and H? Now let's locate D and H. So D is here and H is here. Okay. Now if I'll mark these 2 points separately, D and H, I just need the horizontal as well as the vertical distance between them. Okay. So horizontally, what is the distance? So 40 minus 20. 40 minus 20. So this will be 20. Okay. And vertically, it will be 24 minus 10. 24 minus 10, that is 14. So using Pythagoras theorem, I can say that the shortest distance between them will be under root of 20 square plus 14 square. And upon solving, you will get this as 20 square is 400 and 14 square is 196. So 596. Sorry, 596. Now 596 can be written as 2 under root 600, 149. So 2 under root 149 should be the answer for the next question. So yes, we have among the options 2 under root 149. All right. So this is the shortest distance between point D and point H. The last question, point G is in which direction of point C? So this is same as the first question. Point G is in which direction of point C? So of point C, so I'll draw plus on point C, north, south, west, east, conventional direction, and point G is lying in this quadrant. So the correct answer should be northeast. All right. So northeast, that is option D is the correct answer. I hope all of you have understood the way of solving this particular question. Okay. Now this question is of utmost like very, very easy. Huh? And these are like free marks for all of you in the examination if such a question comes in your way. Okay. आगे चलते हैं next set of questions. So there is like the next question is again in the form of a set. I'll give you 1.5 minutes to decode this set, and then again there will be 3 questions which are attached to this set. So first of all, we will I'll give you some time to solve this. Once you are done with this, please post done in the chat box. We will look at the discussion, we'll solve this question, and then we'll move on to the 3 questions one by one. Now, this question is based on ordering, so you'll have to arrange these 8 persons according to their heights. Okay, so बहुत simple question है, not a difficult one. Yes, anyone who is done with this set? All right, चलिए start करते हैं. Now question says that there are 8 persons D, E, F, G, H, T, W and A, each having different heights. So all of them have different heights. Now first statement, D is taller than G. D is taller than G on the left hand side of your screen. D is taller than G, but D is shorter than H. But shorter than H. Okay. So I'm done with this statement. D is taller than G, but shorter than H. Next statement. H is not the tallest person. So H is not the tallest person. So on these 8 positions, I'll assume that left hand side, the first person will be the tallest, and I will arrange them in decreasing order of the heights. So tallest person will be the leftmost person, and this person is not H. H is not the tallest person. G is shorter than W. G is shorter than W. Okay, this statement I have written. A is taller than D. So A is taller than D. This statement is also done. W is not the fourth shortest person. Fourth shortest person. Shortest 1, 2, 3, 4. So W is not the fourth shortest person. So W will not come at this place. Okay, done with this statement. Now T is taller than only one person. So that means T से छोटा सिर्फ एक ही person होना चाहिए. So T will come at the second last place. Okay. T is taller than only one person. So T will come at this place. Done. Next, F is taller than W. So F is taller than W. W is already there. So F is taller than W, but shorter than D. So F is shorter than D. Okay. Now, if I'll combine these two, I can say that D and G के बीच में F और W आने चाहिए. ठीक है? So combine करते हैं H, then D, then F, W, and then G. Okay, and A is taller than D. This will also be there. So now I have these two statements. Done. So F is taller than W but shorter than D. I have also written this statement. E is just shorter than F. So E is shorter than F. Fine. So E is shorter than F. Done. This statement. The height of the second shortest person. So height of second shortest person, that means they are talking about T. So iska height 43 hai. 43, and the second tallest person is 96. So heights of two of these people is given. Okay. Now let's start arranging all of them. Okay. Now H is not the tallest person. H cannot come at first place. So I try to put H at the second place. Okay. अब H अगर second place पे होगा, right? So इसके right में कितनी positions हैं? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 positions हैं. One of them is T. Okay. So H से बड़ा एक ही person होना चाहिए. Right? Now consider this statement. A is taller than D and H is also taller than D. Now A and H both are taller than D. Okay. And H is not the tallest person. So I can say that A will be the tallest person. All right. Then after that, I can place D. Then I can place F. All right. अब W यहां पे नहीं आ सकता. दो लोग बचे हैं, W and G, and E is also left. So W if cannot come at this place, so E will come at this place, W at this place, and G at this place. So this is the entire arrangement for these 8 people in the decreasing order of the heights. Okay, right? So this is done. Now let's look at the first question. The first question, which of the following statements is false with respect to A? So first statement, A is the second tallest person. Is this statement false? Yes, this statement is false because A is the tallest person. Okay, A is the tallest person according to this arrangement, and they are saying that A is the second tallest person. So this statement is false. Second statement, possible height of A can be 105. This is the possible height. So क्या ये true हो सकता है? So possible height of A, it has to be greater than 96. So yes, possible height of A can be 105. So this statement is true. The third statement, at least one person is taller than A. No, there is no one who is taller than A because A is the tallest. So this statement is false. So we had to find out which of the following statements is false. So first and third, these two statements are false. So our correct answer will be option D. Okay, so option D is the correct answer for this question. Let's go to question number 9. Question number 9, if the total height of F and T, so F and T ka total height is given as 92. So let's go back. Now we are already given the height of T, which is 43. So I can find the height of F. So height of F will be 92 minus 43. That is 49. So F ka height pata lag gaya. And the height of W is less than 45. Then what is the possible height of E? So let's first of all put the height of F. So height of F is 49. We have just calculated. Okay. So what they are talking about? They are talking about the possible height of E. So possible height of E. So E ka height, it should be between 49 and 43. Okay. 49 and 43. Also, they have commented something on W. So they are saying that height of W is less than 45. So W ka height 45 se kam hai. So W's height is less than 45. So still F and T, the heights are 49 and 43. So the height of E should be between 49 and 43. So 49 and 43, this is a possibility. This is not a possibility, not a possibility. And obviously 52 is not the possibility. So the correct answer, the only suitable option is option A. All right. Now we can see that this set is a slightly higher level of difficulty as compared to the previous one, but we should be knowing how to solve these sets. Let's take the last question of this set. Who among the following is just shorter than W? Just shorter than W out of these people. So just shorter than W is P. Okay. So next with W is T. So the correct answer, simple, is option D. That is T. All right. Fine. So friends, that is all from my side. I hope you like this session. If yes, then please do hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe our channel. And in case, just I'm telling you, in case you want to attend a session on clocks and calendars, then I'll be starting it in another 10 minutes at 3 o'clock. But for that, you will have to subscribe the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep CLAT, C-L-A-T. Okay, so on that YouTube channel, I am taking a session on clocks and calendars in which I'll be discussing the basics of clocks and calendars as well. Okay, so the session will start at 3 o'clock on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep CLAT. All right, so if anyone want to attend the session on clocks and calendars, please meet me at 3 o'clock. So that is all from my side, my dear friends. Have a good day. Bye-bye.